Hey everybody. It's been a week since the election. I know in the accelerated timeline we all now live in, it feels like an eternity. It was just a week. I've had a chance to rest and recover a little bit, and I wanted to share a few reflections. This will be a bit of a longer video, so everyone who says don't scroll, go ahead and scroll. If you need your dopamine, go ahead. If you need a quick hit, this is maybe not going to be it. So I feel so grateful for the experience of running in Vancouver Centre. It was a huge community. We had almost 800 people who signed up to volunteer, and thousands of you across the country and around the world who sent thoughtful and heartfelt messages of support. And thank you for all of that. And also, I think it was a process where people really co-created meaning within the limits of an electoral campaign, which are significant. People really came out and had this extraordinary experience of knocking on doors, of talking to neighbors, and of grounding our politics in that lived reality. This is so important going forward. I learned a ton from it. The process of having thousands and thousands of conversations in doorways, in full view of people's daily struggles, heartbreaking, inspiring, powerful conversations. This is where our politics needs to be grounded. So that was a big takeaway for me, and I think a really important focus going into this next period, which in Canada and in the NDP means a period of soul searching. Been described as a battle for the soul of the party. I heartily agree. I really hope everyone can channel their best selves and do it with some grace. And there is legitimate rage about the way that the NDP has been run over the last couple of decades, and a need for, I think, a transformation of the culture and practices of the party, because it really matters. The NDP is a fundamental factor that makes Canada different from the United States. And I think the election results in many ways were an assertion of a desire for us to have a different political and social system. And I think that means we need a different economic system. And that's the big change that needs to be made, that is not going to be confronted in the mainstream discourse. It's alive at the grassroots. And that's where we're going to have to keep it alive. It really is the 99% now. Speaking to so many professionals, people making good incomes, who nonetheless feel incredibly, who feel one paycheck away from economic disaster in their lives. This is the economy that we live in now. We really are all in it together. So that's my quick takeaway. 3.5 minutes, 4 minutes worth of reflections here on the other side of this electoral experience. Don't go anywhere, because we're going to need to get back. We are in a minority parliament, and I don't think it's going to last more than a couple of years at most. That makes our next period politically precarious, and we need to be ready. So here in Vancouver Centre, we are getting back to work, gently at first, but very committedly to be election ready in months. And we're going to need all your help again, and the battle continues. Thank you so much for all the sweet words. And to the trolls out there, thank you for your nasty gloating at my defeat. Your toxic bile is my energy drink. Ooh, that was gross. No, but seriously, keep it coming, trolls. You only make me want to fight harder. Bye.